Exploring El Niño, Causes, Effects, and Global Impacts. El Niño is a climate phenomenon characterized by the periodic warming of ocean waters in the central and eastern Pacific Ocean. It occurs irregularly every 2 to 7 years and can have profound effects on weather patterns globally. During an El Niño event, the usual ocean-atmosphere interactions in the Pacific Ocean become disrupted, leading to widespread impacts on climate, ecosystems, and societies. The onset of El Niño is primarily driven by changes in oceanic and atmospheric conditions. Under normal circumstances, La Niña phase, strong easterly trade winds push warm surface waters towards Asia, resulting in cooler waters along the South American coast. However, during El Niño, these trade winds weaken or even reverse, allowing the accumulation of warm surface waters in the central and eastern Pacific. This warming disrupts the typical ocean circulation patterns, impacting global weather systems. El Niño has far-reaching effects on climate and weather around the world. 1. Droughts and floods. El Niño often brings drought conditions to Southeast Asia and Australia while causing increased rainfall and flooding in parts of South America, particularly Peru and Ecuador. 2. Tropical cyclones. The altered atmospheric conditions can influence the intensity and frequency of tropical storms and hurricanes in the Pacific and Atlantic basins. 3. Coral bleaching. Warmer ocean temperatures associated with El Niño events can lead to mass coral bleaching, affecting marine biodiversity and reef ecosystems. 4. Agricultural impacts. Shifts in precipitation patterns can impact crop yields, affecting food security in various regions. 5. Fisheries disruptions. Changes in ocean temperatures and currents affect marine life distributions, impacting fisheries and marine ecosystems. El Niño is part of a broader climate variability phenomenon known as the El Niño Southern Oscillation (ENSO), which can influence global climate patterns. This phenomenon redistributes heat and moisture across the atmosphere and oceans, leading to anomalies in temperature, precipitation, and atmospheric circulation patterns. These changes can affect climate conditions on a regional and global scale. El Niño events are closely monitored by meteorological agencies using a combination of satellite data, ocean buoys, and climate models. By tracking sea surface temperatures and atmospheric conditions, scientists can predict the likelihood and intensity of El Niño events several months in advance. Early warnings allow governments and communities to prepare for potential impacts such as droughts, floods, and extreme weather events. To mitigate the impacts of El Niño, communities can adopt adaptation strategies. 1. Water management, implementing efficient irrigation systems, water conservation measures, and drought-resistant agricultural practices. 2. Disaster preparedness, developing early warning systems, improving infrastructure resilience, and enhancing emergency response capabilities. 3. Ecosystem conservation, protecting vulnerable ecosystems such as coral reefs and mangroves to enhance natural resilience to climate variability. In conclusion, El Niño is a complex climate phenomenon with wide-ranging impacts on weather, ecosystems, and human societies. Understanding its causes, effects, and global implications is crucial for building resilience and adaptive capacity to climate variability and change. By fostering international cooperation and implementing sustainable practices, we can mitigate the impacts of El Niño and build a more resilient future for all.